The Marvel Universe is massive, and throughout it there are many different superheroes with immense powers and strange abilities. Most of them are special in their own way, but there's only a handful of them that can be classified as the smartest superheroes of all time. And today, this is exactly what we're going to be taking a look at. Number 1. Jennifer Walters. Better known as She-Hulk, this hero has super strength and has combat skills better than many other people, but she's also highly experienced in law. Did you know she is an attorney and went to law school? Jennifer studied at UCLA, and while she was there, she was a member of a National Merit Society for top legal scholars known as the Order of the Coif. That's a pretty cool fact to learn about her, if I'm being honest. Jennifer is known as one of the best defense attorneys in the whole of the Marvel Universe, and whenever we see a hero go to court, they would approach her for advice on what they should do. She is extremely smart, and even once supported the likes of Tony Stark when she was his attorney. And she also advised people on both sides of the Civil War. Number 2. Hank McCoy. As well as having amazing superhuman powers, Hank is a mastermind when it comes to medicines and technology because he has over 6 PhDs. That's very impressive. He knows a lot about genetics, as well as biochemistry and electronics as well. So he isn't just a genius in one field and actually knows a lot about many different things. You could argue that he is the smartest superhero in the Marvel Universe because of everything that he knows and because he has the ability to recall complex mathematical or chemical formulas whenever he needs to without doing any research. He once used his intellect to upgrade Blackbird, as well as in the Danger Room, and he once created a scrambler tool that would disrupt other communication devices. Number 3. Amadeus Cho. This guy really can't be compared to anybody else because he has the mind of a supercomputer. He's able to take in a lot of different information at one time without getting confused, and he's able to find solutions to challenges faster than anybody else out there. He's shown us multiple times that he is capable of doing anything, from redirecting a laser-guided missile or tracking the Hulk based on his trajectory. The amount of stuff that Amadeus can do is pretty insane, but this is why he was given the name of Totally Awesome Hulk. His abilities allow him to draw gamma radiation from Bruce Banner himself, which is insane. Number 4. Hank Pym. I'm sure that you knew this guy was going to be added to today's list. He's a scientist as well as a researcher, but we can't forget that he's also a superhero. He knows a lot when it comes to quantum physics, but he also knows a ton of other stuff as well, and he has experience to work in other fields like robotics, cybernetics, entomology, and biochemistry as well. Although it doesn't play out the same in the MCU, Hank was actually the creator of Ultron within the comics, and he would often make repairs on Vision as well. He also managed to construct a flying jet with an artificial intelligence named Rover, and it was used by the Avengers to aid them during their daily tasks. Number 5. Kitty Pryde. Kitty has the ability to walk through walls, which is crazy, but she's also a pretty good hacker as well. Probably the best in the Marvel Universe if we're being honest. She's very intelligent when it comes to programming, modifying, and diagnosing almost any computer system, even ones that humans are unfamiliar with, meaning she can work on extraterrestrial systems as well. In the comics, Ogun took control over S.H.I.E.L.D.'s helicarrier by tapping into its computer system, but Kitty was able to regain control pretty easily. There was also a time when she hacked into the systems at Murder World, so she was able to escape. Number 6. Tony Stark. Everybody knows this guy. He's the best-known genius, billionaire, playboy philanthropist after all. Tony is a very successful scientist, as well as a skilled engineer and an expert multitasker. So, if you need something done, you should just go ask him. He knows much more to do with building powerful suits than anybody else in the Marvel Universe, and he actually used his mind to make all of his Iron Man suits. Every single one of them has their own special ability, whether that be space travel, stealth, flight, or really anything that you can think of, and he came up with all of it just by using his brain. Tony is able to make artificial intelligence as well, and came up with his own AI supercomputer known as Jarvis. Number 7. Charles Xavier. Better known as Professor X, this guy has some of the best telepathic abilities, and he's also a genius intellect. He's undoubtedly one of the smartest characters in the Marvel Universe. There's no argument against that. He has many PhDs in genetics, biophysics, physiology, and anthropology as well, but he also has an MD in psychiatry too. He's known as the world's most powerful telepath because he has the ability to create illusions but he also hides his presence with his telepathic cloak. His other powers include mind control, mind transferal, and astral projection. And he's also the inventor of Cerebro, which is a mutant tracking machine. Number 8. T'Challa. Also known as Black Panther, T'Challa is the ruler of the world's most technologically advanced nation, Wakanda. He has access to a tremendous amount of the metal known as vibranium, which makes his nation one of the richest on the planet. As well as having the powers from the Panther God, T'Challa has the power of his mind as well. He's undoubtedly one of the smartest superheroes in the Marvel Universe because he has a great photogenic memory. And he's a genius when it comes to physics. He actually created his own science called shadow physics, which he used to track vibranium on a quantum level. And he's also crafted weapons using it and created a teleportation device as well. Number 9. Reed Richards. Mr. Fantastic is the man behind many different inventions and theories in the Marvel Universe. He's the founding member of the Fantastic Four, and he's also the mastermind behind interdimensional travel as well as aerospace engineering. He has super intelligence, which allows him to do a lot of things that many other people cannot, including the invention of rocket ships and exploding staircases. One of the most impressive inventions that Reed has made has to be Dr. Doom's transporter, a machine that would allow travel to the afterlife so you could communicate with the dead. No matter what problem or issue you bring upon this guy, he's able to solve it with ease. Number 10. Lunella Lafayette. And last but definitely not least, we have one of Marvel's smartest superheroes, known as Moon Girl. This girl is only 9 years old, and she surpassed the intellect of anybody that we've mentioned in today's video. She is part human, but also part inhuman, which means she is stronger and smarter than literally every other person in the Marvel Universe. She once completed the Banner box test, which, very quickly I might add, was supposed to be unsolvable. She's very skilled when it comes to making inventions, but she's also an expert hacker as well. She's got one of the sharpest minds in the entire Marvel Universe, so it's a great idea that we ended off today's video with her. That's all for today though. What'd you think of today's video? Let us know in the comments below. But with that being said, this is the end of the video, so I'll see you in the next one.